Have you ever told yourself, I'll start tomorrow, when I feel motivated? Maybe it's exercising, studying, or working on a dream you truly care about. You wait for the perfect moment, the right energy, the feeling that you're finally ready. But that moment rarely comes. Some days you wake up feeling excited and powerful, like you can change your life. That feeling is motivation, a burst of energy in your brain caused by dopamine, a chemical that creates excitement and hope. It makes big goals feel possible. But the problem is that motivation is temporary. It rises quickly and disappears just as fast. The next day the same task that felt exciting suddenly feels heavy, and your brain starts looking for easier rewards, like scrolling social media or watching videos. This doesn't mean you're lazy. It simply means your brain is trying to save energy, something humans evolved to do for survival. That's why relying on motivation alone rarely works, because motivation depends on feelings, and feelings change every day. This is where discipline becomes powerful. Motivation says, I'll start when I feel ready, but discipline says, I start whether I feel ready or not. Discipline isn't about excitement, it's about consistency. When you take action every day, even when you don't feel like it, your brain starts building habits. A habit is a behavior that becomes automatic through repetition. At first, discipline feels hard because you have to push yourself and fight distractions. But every time you repeat the action, your brain strengthens the neural pathways connected to that behavior. It's like walking through a forest. The first time the path is unclear and difficult. But if you walk it every day, the path becomes smoother and easier to follow. Your brain works the same way. The more consistently you repeat an action, the easier it becomes. Until one day you no longer need motivation. You simply wake up and do the work automatically. You exercise because it's part of your routine, and you study because it's simply what you do. Discipline removes the daily battle in your mind. You stop waiting for the perfect mood and you just begin. Over time your confidence grows, not because you feel motivated, but because you trust yourself to show up and keep going. This is the real power of discipline. Motivation may start the journey, but discipline carries you to the finish line. Motivation is an emotion, but discipline is a system, and systems are stronger than emotions. So instead of waiting for motivation, start small. Do the task for 5 minutes. Show up even when it feels boring, and repeat the action again and again. Because every time you act with discipline, you are slowly rewiring your brain. And one day you will realize something powerful. The person you once dreamed of becoming is no longer just a goal, it's simply who you are.